Good morning, my friends. The reason to do this video is to introduce you the website that I have done for help the refugees to get to the refugees a point of contact with their families and their friends. You can use this app in your cell phone or in a PC, whatever you want. For comfort, we are going to see this in a PC. The first that we do, now we are in Google, the thing that we do is to type the website number findrefugees.com. Okay, we got, and the first screen that the system shows us is the language screen. Where you can choose what language do you want to use in this application. We are going to use English. So the next screen that we see is the main screen, where we can choose to do any of the three main tasks that we can do in this website. We can create an account, modify the data of the account that I create, or search people. We begin with the beginning, create an account. Okay, here we have a form with the account data. The first is to choose a username and a password. We are going to take any random username, for example, Polly. Okay. We need to remember this username and password, because with this we can access to our account data. Okay, see here in the rest of the form items, you can write so long, like photos and characters. It is long, more than enough, and you can give here data for family groups or alone users, like you want. Okay, here we are going to work with a family group. See, I am going to create John, Julia, Mary, Sofia, Marlon, and so on. See, like I told you, here you can not only write the names, you also can write any message about this. For example, Mary has an accident in France, but now she's well. The nicknames of the family can be one or all that you want. The home address, here you can put not only one address, you can put some address. For example, you can say London, London shows the but maybe also Kensington. The phone number, the phone number work like IDs. So put right here or the phone number that has the family. You can have maybe a line, but also you can have 2 or 3 cell phones in the family. So right here, all this data. Suppose handle the next, your phone number is your ID. Write the number of the phones without any separation chart. And so on. If you have a new phone number right here, if you don't have yet a new phone number, don't be worried. You come back to your account form and write the new phone number when you want. The dates of birth. The dates of birth, see, here you can put July. For example, for what is good this? For very easy. In this way, the person who are looking for you can have, when see this date of birth, can have a mental picture of how is this group. If it is a family group, who are the father, who are the childs, and in this way he can more easy identify if you are the people that they are looking for. Your current mail, it is important. If you don't have, it's a risk, but try to have one. Why? Easy. Because it is the only way that we have to give you your credential. Again, if you, for any reason, forget your credential, it is the only way that we have to give you the credentials. Okay? One time that you had finished input your data, click on the create an account button, and the system will say the data and pick up you to the menu screen. Okay, the next things that you can do in this screen, in this system, is to modify the account data. Here you have a form, and in this form you can put, you can input your username and your password if you remember, and if you don't remember, you can put the email that you input in your account data and click on the recover password, and the system will send you one email with the credentials. Okay? Okay. In the case that you remember your username and password, only input date and click in the login, and you will be back to the and you will be directed to the form where you have all your data. Here you have all your data. Modify what the data part that you need. For example, write a new phone number. Don't forget to write the country code of the phone number. And one time that you had finished modifying the form, click on Modify Account, and he will save the data. And after this, you will back to the menu screen. The next thing that you can do, search people. Here you can search all the people, the person that you are looking for. First of all, if you don't know what is a search criteria, I will tell you now. A criteria is a word without a space inside. For example, it is a search criteria. Okay? The system will back you all the records with the search criteria that you enter, with a limit of 50 records. What it means? This means that if you call here John, he's going to bring you all the Johns till 50. And this means that you don't find your John, the most probably. Why? Because there is many Johns in the world. The better is that you do some search criteria. For example, you can say who live in London. For example, you see now we have only 2, and you can begin here to say to look and say maybe is this, and you can begin to choose to see the records that we have that we have in the system, and see if this record is your record or not. Here, for example, we have chosen this one family group: John, Julia, Mary, Sophia, Mario, Marlon, Mary. Here, the message: Mary have an accident, and so on. Brandon, Hill, McDonald, where they was living, and the all phone numbers. Okay. If that is the person who you are looking for, here you have the phone and a mail address where you can contact them. And here with this, clicking in this button, return to the search report. Maybe you want to see another, but you can see here another. And see if that is the person who you're looking for or not. Okay. Remember that you have a limit of 50 records. So do the announced search criteria to can find the people. Sometimes, if you are going to do more than one search, it's a very good idea to clear the search criteria in the way that you clean all the data that you have used for the previous search. And nothing more. It is mainly the most important things that you can do in the USA. There is two indication to give you. The first, if you create an account here, you see how more people know this website, more easy are you to be found, that your friend can find you. So every person that you know that it is in your same situation, speak with him about the existence of this website, as they to inscribe and so on. How more popular will be this website, more easy are you to be found. It is the first. So do publicity, not for us, but for you. And the second and last is the donations. Here you have a button that carry you to a donation page from PayPal. Mm? And here you can do, if you agree with us that build the website was a good idea and you like the idea, pues you can help us doing a donation. Remember ever the next, if you are a refugee and for you it is free, or if you are looking for a person, for you it is free. Only do a donation if you agree with us and you want to help us. Here you can do a donation of one amount of money. We propose 5, 10, 20, or any other that you want. You can do this a monthly donation of maybe $10 or $5, whatever you want, like you prefer. Huh? Remember, it is not mandatory. It is only for the person who agree that that is a good idea. Pues this. Nothing more. I hope that you have good look, that you have good look. Nothing more. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And thank you for your agreement. Good luck.